Travel with us through beautiful Southern Oregon as we visit the gems of the Rogue Valley. These are some of the most popular and hidden gems in the region. We'll take you and explore incredible venues, amazing hotspots, unique museums, and places you can bring the whole family. So get ready for your hosts, Cassandra Wass and David Nienow. Okay, David.
Hello and welcome to Gems of the Rogue Valley. Today is our Fall Halloween Festival special show that we're doing live here from RVTV.
Totally live, and we are all dressed up in our Halloween costumes. I am a witch, or I don't know, maybe can girl here, I'm not sure. And what are you?
Well, the intention was to be a vampire racer. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got me. Oh, put your vampire teeth in. Let's take a look.
So I am the vampire racer. I carry the spirits of Dracula and the legends of NASCAR racing. So.
I don't know if you could talk so well in those.
Yeah, no, I don't think that really works all that well. They're not the best vampire teeth, but you know, it gets the job done to entertain. So
yeah, for sure. We have a great show for you guys, by the way.
Yeah, today we are doing a special feature on a really wonderful gem that we found that honors the farming and agricultural community here in the Rogue Valley. And we found a really wonderful farm in Grants Pass.
Yep, and it's called Fort Vannoy Farms. They've got over 500 acres. They've got all kinds of crops that they grow. They've got activities, they've got events, well, you know what, we should just, oh gosh, this hat is driving me nuts. Okay, we should just introduce our guests. We've got the owner of Fort Vannoy Farms, which is Bob Kraus, and we've got marketing and event coordinator Jag McClintock. Welcome, you guys.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. And I just want to say, Jag and Bob have brought all this amazing stuff to our set today, and we thank you so much. A little round of applause.
Thank you for everything. This is really like the finest set we've yet had for any of the shows we've produced so far. So this is really cool.
And you also do this, right?
We do. We do this for local companies that would like to have their storefront decorated. Absolutely, give me a call and we can head on out and bring some of our farm to you.
And then also, you guys are doing the Rogue Valley Mall.
We're decorating the Rogue Valley Mall this year, the main centerpiece there, as well as the food court entrance.
Oh,
wow.
So.
That is so fantastic. I just love that. So,
so let's get to talking about the farm.
Yeah.
You know, you guys, how long has the farm been in existence, and how big is it, and you know what all that you do?
Well, it started in 1923 when Granddad came from Bozeman, Montana. Okay. Went to Powers and then moved to Grants Pass. Mm-hmm. And he was working with the Grants Pass Irrigation District. That's what brought him to the town. Mm-hmm. Then my father, after World War II, and he got out of college, became the first full-time farmer.
Wow.
And we started as a dairy farm.
Wow.
And in 1962, we moved all the way across town in Grants Pass out to our current location at Lord River Road.
Okay.
And we grew up to about a 520 cow dairy. Mm-hmm. And we sold the milk cows and moved into mostly just crop farming.
Wow.
And then once the cows went away, we decided to try a venture with the farm stand and produce. And then we thought the corn maze sounded like a good idea. And that's brought us to today.
Oh.
Wow, okay.
So this has been in your family for many generations.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm third generation.
Yeah, so what types of crops do you grow with your farm?
Oh, we're growing about 110 acres of alfalfa. Mm-hmm. We have about 75 acres of grass hay. We did 70 acres of garlic seed for a company in California.
Wow.
We're doing 8 acres of pumpkins. We sell those wholesale and retail.
Uh-huh.
We also grow about 180 acres of corn for silage. And then we do the produce, which is about 20 acres of sweet corn and 8 acres of other vegetables.
Wow. I'll bet the horses and cows are happy with that alfalfa.
Yeah.
I mean, we grow at my farm, we grow like just regular hay, and I don't think the horses like it very much.
Well, I'm not being a horse. I can't say really what's the differences in fine quality grass.
Oh, the alfalfa, the alfalfa.
The equestrian taste buds.
So I think we have a video, right, to introduce?
Oh, yes. You know what? We have a video clip of Vannoy Farms, and this video clip is showing the different things that go on the farms and a little taste of the farm. So if we can pull that up, that would be great. Thank you. Beep. Can you shut it off?
Yeah, yes. Yes, I can.
Well, that was amazing,
Yeah.
huh? We really got a taste of your guys' farm. That's amazing. I love it. I can't wait to go out there.
Yeah, it really looks like an exciting place to go and visit.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to definitely head out for the fall harvest, which we are going to be talking about. By the way, we have a part 2 show where there are lots of treats and all kinds of amazing things that we're going to talk about in part 2. But let's get back here to part 1. And I want to talk about some of these things on the video. So you guys have weddings. Tell us about your weddings.
We do host weddings. We have a 2-acre riverfront venue.
Wow.
With a floating dock, and we're really just starting to promote that in the community and letting people know that we're there. It comes with parking, power, tables.
When do you usually do weddings?
Generally between, I think our first one was Memorial Day weekend.
Okay.
Was our first one this year. And we go all the way into the last weekend in September that we can host weddings.
And it sounds like you guys have space, so you could probably have like 20 people to what, like 500 people?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yes, we're very flexible. We can
Wow.
accommodate.
Well,
I want to get married and go on.
well, even if I got married, I don't think I'd have 500 people. I don't know that many people, so I'd be lucky to get maybe 3 or 4. So.
Right. Okay, and then also you guys are doing stuff with schools. So tell us about the school stuff you're doing.
During the month of October, we definitely, during the weekdays, we open it up to school tours, and we actually invite them to come in and bring the bus loads of kids, and we take them on our school tours, which consists of a little bit of agrication, corn maze, pumpkin patch. They get to ride on the cow train and kind of see a little bit about what we do on the weekends. But we really want them to know the importance of agriculture, and so it's important for us to reach out to the kids and bring them to the farm during the weekdays in October, when we're not having our festivities.
Right, right. And Bob, I want to ask you, because I saw that dynamite picture of you in the video with the big giant tractor. Do you get the kids and go on the tractor with the kids?
No, pretty much we just bring them to the farm.
Okay.
To the area. Yeah. And we take them on a hayride so they see what a tractor looks like.
Okay, that's nice.
And try to educate them what pumpkins actually grow in a field. They don't grow in a grocery store box.
How many people do you guys actually have like working your farm like normally?
Normally it ranges from about 4 of us that are there almost year round.
Okay.
And then our peak season we'll have around 49 or so.
Wow, wow. So you have like seasonal employment.
Right.
Got it, got it. Okay, let's see what else. Oh, let's talk about the farm stand. Because I know you were telling me like you have a farm stand and then you move it. So tell us all about that and what you've got in the farm stand so people out there will know if they want to head on over.
You bet.
Yeah, we have quite an array of vegetables there.
Okay.
We do the summer squash.
It's a farm show.
Yeah. The
Probably got tomatoes.
yeah, right. Tomatoes, cucumbers. We sell pickling cucumbers. A lot of people like those during the early part of the season.
And the sweet corn's popular, right?
Sweet corn is what we started with.
Okay.
And that was our main product, still is.
Okay.
But we just expanded it. We figured if people would come buy an ear of sweet corn, maybe we could sell them a tomato too.
Okay.
And that's worked.
Like those little heart tomatoes. Like,
Yeah.
that was
Sometimes that happens.
That's
Yes.
super cute. Yeah.
And then that all occurs up near the homes on the hillside.
Okay.
So everybody can overlook the farm when they come. But then when we start doing the corn maze, we move everything down to the field.
Right. So in the area where everything's going on
Is where the store will be.
And it's still a big giant. Do you guys have any canned stuff in there? Like, do you have canned things or just
There's pretty much all fresh vegetables.
All
We are
fresh.
bringing in some of the neighbors that grow some stuff.
Oh, really?
Bring. We have Annie Mae's Sweet Treats.
Oh, nice.
She cooks some nice things, and so they are there.
Lavender.
Lavender.
We
Yeah.
have goat cheese,
Oh.
different arrays of brie and amazing goat cheese, hazelnuts.
Yeah.
So we pretty much, we like to invite other people that are having, that have different products to provide, and so we're expanding that way, and that's kind of where our partnerships come in too. There's so many different aspects of partnerships.
Well, that was my next question, is because I know you and I talked about that you're partnering a lot with the community. So tell us a little bit about some of the partnerships that you have going on.
The food bank is a great one, I think.
wow.
The food bank, we partner with, even through the food bank, The Rock. Search and Rescue is a big aspect of October. They come out and have a presence during our Corn Maze Pumpkin Patch. AMR Search and Rescue. Wildlife Images, we're neighbors,
Okay.
Road Creamery. So we try to partner together as much as we can. If we're trying to get people out Upper River Road, that's kind of what you do. So the community library, Josephine County Community Library is a big one.
And aren't you partnering with schools as well? Or
We do have through Oregon AgLink, we actually have an adoptive farm program.
Okay.
And Hendrick Middle School here in Medford is actually adopted Fort Vannoy Farms.
Oh, that's
And
terrific.
so we come out to see them during the early part of the year, and we do this big agrication, class with them, and we teach them about agriculture and what it would be to run a farm and how to map out the land, and it's really exciting. And then we invite them back to come see us in October. And so they all come and see us. But we're definitely wanting to expand on more adopt a farm program with that Oregon AgLink. So
Oh, that's
they're
terrific.
very
Yeah, that
partner
sounds
of
really
ours too.
exciting.
Wow.
Particularly for the kids to be able to really learn the real reality of farming.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because farming is, I read an article that farming's actually kind of a dying art, and that it's going so, big pharma, right? Like big farms rather than like family farms. So it'd be nice to teach these kids, and maybe they'll go out and start farming.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that you do in terms of your activities is there's a balloon and kite festival that you guys produce.
Fort Vannoy Farms is actually, can I go?
Yeah, go ahead. You're doing
Fort
good.
Vannoy Farms is actually partnered with the City of Grants Pass and Greater Grants Pass Rotary this year, and we hosted our inaugural Grants Pass Balloon and Kite Festival. So it's a 3-day event. It's amazing. We have wind chasers. We have amazing kites in the air, throughout the whole weekend. We do tethered hot air balloon rides. We bring our cow train, of course. All the aspects of ag we bring to the field as well. And the flies, we bring those too.
Yeah, I know. It's like we're on the farm here, right?
We brought them with us.
Oh, wow, there are some balloons right there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at. So how many balloons did you guys have? Were they just hundreds of them, or how did that go?
No, we only started out with, I think there was 12 total that came here.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
And as it grows, there's lots of balloonists that are interested in coming to Grants Pass.
Sure.
Because it was a success.
Yeah.
And so we hope to grow it, that it encompasses a lot of our acreage.
Yeah, well, that's really good because there used to be a balloon festival here in the Medford area for several years, and that has kind of gone away for whatever problems they've had. So to see another new balloon kite festival come into the area is a really great thing.
Yes, it was a lot of fun.
Did people bring out their kites and just string them up and go for it? Were there just, that's so fun.
Well, yeah, this was the local kite clubs brought them. They brought big kites, like big elephants, and they had a dragon.
Wow.
And large ones, yeah.
It's almost like a Macy's Day Parade
Yes,
or something.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's about how big they are.
And then we had the largest American flag, encompasses 10,000 square feet.
Get
Oh my
out.
gosh.
The mega flag.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
This was the first time it's ever flown in Oregon. Was this last year, but we're definitely working on bringing that back for next year, and it was just the most powerful thing you've ever seen. It's how many school buses can you fit in this? It's pretty big.
A lot, yes.
Wow.
It's just empowering to watch it go up, and it takes a few minutes to get it up off the ground, and a lot of manpower too. To hold it up just right to get the air in there. But once it goes up, and it can only be up, for so many, 10 minutes I think or so at a time, but once it's up there, it's a very powerful thing to experience.
Wow.
So
I'm going next year.
Yeah, it sounds really
I'm going.
exciting. So in addition to the Balloon and Kite Festival, you guys also, among your activities on the farm, you have a zip line, is what I understand.
Yes, yeah, we have two 800-foot long zip lines. That started probably 5 years ago when we started the corn maze and pumpkin patch. We just kept thinking of things we like to do, and so we, we put up a zip line, and it was very successful. And so we built two of them that are 800 feet long.
Have you been on the zip line?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Do you flip over? I mean, I saw some footage.
No, insurance likes us to say you have to go upright.
Oh, you
We don't do that.
And how many feet long is the zip line?
It's 800 feet.
800 feet.
Oh, 800 feet.
800 feet long, and you're
Okay.
about 40 feet off the air at the highest point.
Ah.
And it's amazing. You go right over our produce. We
I
do
saw-
rotate crops, but it's usually flowers or hay or corn even. Just going right over the top of it, going over the produce is just amazing. It's really an experience.
Do you have birthday parties with the zip line? I mean,
We have had those.
zip line birthday parties.
Yes, yeah. And a lot of, we've had company events where they'll come in September and do the corn maze and like that.
Does
We'll
it
provide
run?
the zip line or the cow train, whatever they want.
Right. Does it run year round, or how does it?
No, we pretty much limit it to the fall season,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
unless there's a large group, because it takes 6 people to run, and it's quite an
It's a thing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
You got to
yeah.
have people at the front and people to put you in and take you out.
Right. Yes, yeah.
And it could be something available for company team building events type
yeah.
things. If you had enough people that we could make it worthwhile all the way around, then that's an option. The farm's pretty flexible.
Yeah.
Do you ever have bride and grooms go in the zip line?
It is available in a wedding package.
Oh my!
It is. But I'm having a fun time trying to figure out how somebody could get into that in a wedding dress. Because the harnesses are kind of sturdy.
Right. You gotta put on your jeans for that
Yeah,
part.
I haven't
right?
got that past a bride yet. So
Well, I think we have some footage of the zip line.
Yeah, I believe that there is. If
Hey,
you get to
can
bring
you
up
guys
the
pull
zip-
up the footage? We'd like to see what it looks like. Here it comes. I have to take this out. This is like not working.
Wow, that looks like a lot of fun.
Oh my gosh,
know?
you know what? And you guys is that going through the fall harvest right now?
Yeah, on the weekends.
Oh, I'm going.
I've wanted to do a zip line experience for a long time, and that looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so.
you know, my son just did one in Lake Tahoe, I think I'm coming. I'm coming
we'd
for
love to
sure.
have you.
Yeah, okay. Well, you know, and that brings me to the fall harvest, which, you know, we're all harvested out here. So when do the festivities start?
The Corn Maze Pumpkin Patch opens up on October 2nd.
The second.
The 2nd.
Okay, great.
And that's where we have our farm stand down there. And that's, you know, during the weekdays we do the school tours. So our first weekend with festivities and food vendors and community partners will be October 7th.
Okay, so during the week, can anyone come during the week, or is it only school tours?
Absolutely. Anybody can come and do the tour, the corn maze, and walk through the pumpkin patch.
Okay.
And they
Purchase
can
a pumpkin.
purchase a pumpkin.
Say that again.
They can purchase a pumpkin.
One of these pumpkins right here.
yes.
These are so gorgeous, by the way. Thank you for bringing all
Yeah.
these gorgeous pumpkins. Do they have to snip them off, or you guys have already done that in the
Yeah,
past?
we've already cut them loose.
You've
and
got-
they're
yeah,
laying out in the
they
field.
just
got
gotta-
to
the
take a
little
wheelbarrow
ones-
out and fill them up and come bring them
Right.
back.
And don't you have wheelbarrows for that? I've
We
seen
do.
some pictures of the little ones in the wheelbarrows
Yeah.
too. Oh, that's so great. And then on the weekends,
Yes.
you got a big festivity going on.
We do.
Okay, tell
every
us-
weekend in October, we, you know, invite the community to come out with their families, and we have food vendors. The farm stand is obviously still, it's open daily throughout the entire month. So,
Okay. Wait, you got face painters,
we have face painters. We have
henna.
henna body art this year.
Okay.
We've got, oh man.
You told me you have a stage coming in.
My husband is actually a contractor, so we've contracted him to build a stage, and I'm working on our stage schedule right now. But with a lot of our community partners, they will have stage time. So with search and rescue, they'll get up and do on stage, you know, like a demonstration of a dog finding a gun type things, or, you know, safety rules. AMR will come on and maybe do some CPR type classes.
Okay.
We've got Rogue Music Theater is another one of our main partners. Wildlife Images will be there with us.
Oh, that's fun. Do they bring lots of animals up there?
Well, they bring a lot of information about what they do because
Okay.
it's creating awareness for our community. And we're still working, you know, with the food bank and the Rock to possibly come in and share with the community what they do. Because community partners are just a great thing for any aspect of business, let alone agriculture, you know, and inviting what they do into our world. So
it's really great on the weekends. You've got like a whole thing going on.
Yep.
And then apparently you guys are going to have a haunted maze.
Yes.
And by the way, how big is your cornfield thingy?
Well, the corn maze
Yeah.
encompasses 8 acres.
Wow. And you guys, like, unfortunately, I didn't get the pattern. You have a whole pattern that you've like went in there and carved out, right?
Yes.
Tell us about that. You get in a tractor and go in there? Or?
Well, we wait till the corn's about 10 or 12 inches tall.
Okay.
And well, actually, the winter before,
Okay.
I sat down and dream up what the corn maze is going to look like.
Oh my gosh.
This year we put in some pumpkins and some scarecrow.
So that's the pattern.
That's the pattern of it.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
And then we'll go out with the lawnmower when the corn's about 10, 12 inches tall and cut that in.
Uh-huh.
And then the corn just grows up around it. And it
So
becomes a
then,
maze.
when is the haunted maze come in, and what's all that about? Yeah, tell me about that.
That's the last Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
The last 2 weekends.
Okay, last 2 weekends.
Yeah, from 7 until 10 p.m.
Okay.
Rogue Music Theater works with us, and they get part of the proceeds to help fund their activities.
Okay.
But they do the haunting. They schedule all the haunters.
Make it really scary.
And it's at night, and that's a 4-acre maze that you have to go through.
that's separate from the other maze.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. You told me that's a separate one.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Do they
So-
decorate it up?
Oh, yeah,
and
they have
make it
props
really
and-
haunted.
yeah, they do a good
haunted?
job.
We could have been haunted.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see what else I got here to ask you about on the fall harvest. Do you guys have animals there, or no animals for the no?
No animals.
Okay, but you do have the pumpkin chunker.
Yes. It's an air-powered cannon that's
Okay, yeah, tell us about
that launches pumpkins. Usually we have a school bus or a car out there to shoot at.
I've acquired a motorhome this year.
Right, and the pumpkin chunker, it chunks out these pumpkins. Okay, we have a clip. We have to run the clip. Okay,
Yeah.
can we run the clip for yeah, and this is going to show us a little bit of the Fall Harvest Festival. So
Alright.
yeah, that was great. And as
Yeah.
you could see, we saw Bob in front of the pumpkin chunker, which
Yeah.
and so it hits these RVs you're talking about,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
And just demolishes them.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right. So
Okay, yeah.
yeah, so we're kind of getting to the end of
We're getting to the
end of our
end.
first part one show here on Gems of the Road Valley and our feature on Fort Vannoy Farms.
And we want to thank our special guests, Bob Kraus and Jag McClintock. Thank you guys so much for this beautiful set and for telling us all about your
Yeah.
farms.
And I want to thank our crew.
Our crew.
Yeah,
Thank you.
and if you have any suggestions for future gems, you can write us at gems@glamourdave.com. And I'm your host, David Nienow,
And I'm Cassandra Wass.
How we do every time.
and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time.